Hello and welcome to episode 66 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the journey. It was Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So for lunch, I had a couple of enchiladas because there's no day of the week that starts with E, so you can't have enchilada something. But kind of from Rancho Viejo. They're about a mile away. Excellent food. Excellent food. Made myself notes so I wouldn't forget. Not having the greatest days today, but we will do. Oh man, that looks terrible. I have a new camera set up, and I guess what it is the blinds behind me are white, and I have a light shining on me, and it's making my hair disappear. Plus I have to look up. That's weird. So let's play with it a little bit. Let me move this down. So I'm using my Canon Rebel SL2 EOS. Okay, I may have to move that back. Now that's my focus ring. This is fun. Okay, so bring this back here. I don't have autofocus turned on because if I do that, then I end up with the little menu on there, and that can get distracting, I guess. So, and I don't have a fancy program to record this with. So what I'm doing is I have a Zoom meeting for one, and I'm just recording. So I'll play with this and see how it does when it comes back. I apologize. Let me zoom this in just a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna stop playing with this. I'll figure it out later. All right, so cleaned out a couple of closets in the house today. I can't remember where, I keep looking at the monitor. I should be looking at the camera. Cleaned out a couple of closets that I needed to. Got some more Goodwill items to go, some shoes, and what else I have in there? I had a pair of dress shoes that I put in there. I think I wore once, probably, I don't know, 5 years ago. And I don't know that I'm going to wear them again anytime soon. So those are in there. Cleaned out a couple of shelves in the garage. I've been prepping for a long time, but I've been prepping more lately. So I got to find stuff out there, space for the stuff out there. So worked on that a little bit. Talked to my buddy Scott on the phone, and that got away from me. We do this all the time. It's supposed to be like a 10-minute phone call, and then an hour later, we're still on the phone. So unfortunately, I didn't get to a lot of the phone calls that I was supposed to do. So I will get the ones that I can, and then tomorrow finish up the rest of them. Been a bad day for bladder spasms, and I think we talked about those before because of the suprapubic catheter that I have. The hole that goes through my abdomen and all the way into my bladder, and then the tube, the catheter itself, goes through that and all the way into my bladder. I guess because it's a foreign object, it causes spasms. So my bladder does this, and it's uncomfortable. You would get a bladder spasm too, say like you're at the movies and you're watching a 3-hour movie, like Avengers Endgame, I think it was that a 3-hour one? And then your body says, hey, I gotta pee. And you, no, we're not done yet. No, I gotta pee. And then you finally get to that last one and you're like, oh man, I really gotta pee. That's kind of like a bladder spasm. But for me, it just happens with a small amount of urine in there. And today, I'm not bagged up. I'm just running with a cork. So I've just got my regular tube, and then I have a cork in the end of it. So when I get that feeling, I just run down the hall and pop the cork and let the urine out of my bladder. So today, less blood than yesterday. Still got a lot of clotting going on. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I don't know if that's because I had a lot of physical activity over the weekend. But it's still weird. I haven't seen it for a year and a half, but it's still weird. There's something about seeing blood come out of your body. It's kind of like, that's supposed to stay on the inside. But at any rate, that's what my urine's been like today. But yeah, it makes it a lot more difficult. So segueing along, thank you so much for the prayers and the nice comments and everything from my buddy Brian Almiron. Yesterday was his first day in chemotherapy, and he has testicular cancer. That's actually harder to say than you might think. Give that a couple of shots. And he handled it like a champ, like a true champ. So I'll update you, once in a while, let you know how he's doing. But I think he's going to be fine. He's already had surgery, and I did check with him yesterday. He said today replied and said, yes, it's okay if you use my name, which I did yesterday because I saw he posted on Instagram. So I thought, well, it must be okay to put it out there. So I did. But love you, buddy, and I know you're going to be fine. So I have an interview, or I have a guy for an interview that I contacted on Facebook last night, and he's excited about the interview. And it's kind of an attitude thing for guys with prostate cancer. Unique way of looking at it, and I'm excited to get him on. So we've been contacting each other through Facebook, and as soon as I get that locked in, then we'll do it, because I'm really looking forward to that. Sorry, this camera, I might go back to using my phone. This camera's a little weird. So anyways, let's see, Tuesday night, tomorrow night, having lunch with my buddy Jason. I met Jason at Kick FM when I was working there. He was an intern. He was 18 years old. And he's now in his 40s. So he was always fun to work with. I'm going to pop some pictures in here of my studio that I record these videos on, because I had somebody ask me about that. And they said, hey, is that your kitchen behind you? And I said, yeah, that's my kitchen behind me. And that's my, no, see, it's backwards. That's my backyard behind me, and my easy up. And there's my, this is so hard to do. There's my Keurig, which wasn't working right this morning. And so this is what my entire studio looks like. Impressive, isn't it? So anyways, I'm still working on it, trying to get things worked out. I got my GoPro, this should be back here, with a nice handle on it that I can adjust and move around. Wow, there's that crap on the video. But I'm still learning how to do this stuff. So I have bored you long enough talking about my bladder and my lunch dates. And that was weird. That got really bright when I was up there. It'd be closer, it's brighter. Makes no sense to me. But anyways, thank you so much for putting up with this stuff. I totally appreciate it. We've still got some stuff coming this week. Interview, a three-way, a prostate cancer lunch. Man, there's so much to get scheduled. I got up at 8 o'clock today. Now, granted, I did have an hour nap after my enchiladas. But yeah, just trying to get everything scheduled. Plus, I need a haircut this week. I got to get a trip to the podiatrist. Yeah, just the normal stuff that people have to do. I just get tired out. So afternoons, I don't get a whole lot accomplished. I'm going to try and go back out in the garage after I get this edited and get it uploaded, and see if I can get a little more stuff cleaned up in the garage out there. Or I might just go sit on the couch. Never know. But thank you, everybody, for the prayers, for the good thoughts, for the positive vibes, for the juju, for the shaka, for the aloha, everything. I appreciate it. I really do. And I know I say that every video, but I honestly mean it. I mean, I soak up every bit of that you send to me. And I actually, when I say my prayers at night, and, in the morning, I thank God for you guys, because I'm using all of that. All that positive energy I'm using to fight the cancer that's inside of me. So I'm going to beat it. And a lot of that, big part of that's going to be because of you guys. So if you'd like to follow along the journey, love to have you. Click on the subscribe button below, somewhere here. I still can't get my left and rights right on the camera being backwards. Click on the little bell if you want to be notified if there's a new video. Every time one comes out, then the little thing will send you an email or text, whatever you want. If you enjoy the video, then give me a thumbs up. That makes the algorithm work better. And I'm going to work on being a better cameraman. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.